Hey, what's up guys? I'm Mr. Chris with Infotainment.com. Today I'm in a 2020 to 2025 model year Ford Transit. I'm going from a Sync 3 Lite 4-inch to the Sync 4 8-inch screen. If you want to see how I did that, you're going to want to stick around. I'm going to show you how to do it. Alright, so where we're going to start is at the screen. Right behind our screen we have a little pop-out cover here. Just a little plastic cover held in with some clips. We'll go ahead and pop this free. And that'll expose the 3 7mm screws that is holding on our screen. Go ahead and pull those out. All right, now we can just go ahead and lift up and out with our screen, and then we'll disconnect both of our connectors back here. There we go. And we won't be using this anymore. Set that aside. All right, now with our new screen, we'll go ahead and get that plugged in, same way our old one was. Set this into place so we can reinstall those 3 7mm screws that we pulled out earlier. And we can pop our little cover right back in place. All right, next up, to access our APIM, we actually have to drop the glove box. It's located right up here behind our dash. We'll go ahead and get a little panel tool. And all we have to do is pry slightly in right back here. You can see these two little kind of push tabs that lock this in place when it sets up in there. Push those in and you don't have to take the glove box out at all. You can just let it kind of hang out of the way. And located right here, we have our two 10 mils. All right, you got the one right here and the one on the other side. Removing these two will actually drop the whole APIM on this bracket. So let's go ahead and pull these out. All right, and here you can see we have our APIM. The whole bracket came out. In order to give us a little bit more room, I'm going to go ahead and pop these attachment points where our wires are. There's one. There we go. And now we can just go ahead and unplug all of our connectors. Now we can get our APIM swapped out. We'll do that on the bench here. All right, so we have our Sync 3 Lite APIM on the bench. How you know if you have a Sync 3 Lite is if you have 911 assist. If you have 911 assist, you do have this APIM and this mount, and this upgrade will work for you. If you don't have 911 assist, you have the base audio system, and we are not finished developing the upgrade for the base audio system to a sync upgrade just yet, but we will have one soon, so stay tuned for that. To swap our APIM over, it's simply the 3 T20 Torx screws. We'll get those pulled out and our APIM swapped in. All right, we got our APIM installed onto our bracket. Now all we need is our Sync 4 conversion harness, and we'll get this thrown back into the vehicle. All right, so we have our conversion harness here. We'll go ahead and plug this in to our factory harness right here. That gives us a little bit more length also, make it easier to plug this APIM in. And it's one of the lever style connectors like most Ford uses. Go ahead and get that clipped back in. Once you have everything plugged in, you can go ahead and snap those connectors back on. That was holding our harness in. Just like that. And we'll go ahead and put the two 10 mils back up. All right, we're all tight. Now we can go ahead and throw our glove box back up, and we can move forward with programming the vehicle with our Genie. All right, we'll go ahead and turn the key into the on position. And now we can run our programmer. We're basically going to wait for a green light. That'll indicate that we have been programmed successfully. All right, so we went ahead and turned on our Sync 4 8-inch, and as you can see, we have a completely new user interface. Let me go ahead, I paired my Apple CarPlay phone to the Sync 4 module. As you can see, it's all the greats that you like about your Apple CarPlay. I also paired my Android phone to it. Let me give you a little demo on that. So here's the Android version, and this is all wireless, by the way. If you don't want to opt for the wireless options, you do have built-in navigation, which is completely refined and upgraded from the prior generation Sync modules. So this is a completely new experience for your vehicle, especially if you're coming from the 4-inch screen. This gives you a whole new world of capabilities for your vehicle.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed that upgrade just as much as we enjoyed developing it. We were here established in 2008, and we've been helping over 100,000 customers do upgrades to their vehicle. So we carry this upgrade and so much more on our website, Infotainment.com. We service what we sell. We have a whole staff that services parts all day long. We also have in-house advisors that can advise you and help you from start to finish. We also have a compatibility guarantee. As I mentioned in the video, we will get your 17-digit VIN number to ensure that everything is programmed to the modules for a seamless installation in your exact vehicle. We also have extended warranties for those of you who would like to take advantage of that. Those of you who pulled out your old gear and you don't want it just to sit in your garage forever, we actually offer trade-in value to your old gear. So be sure to go to our website for more information on that. Last but not least, if you have a request for your vehicle, you want a factory OEM upgrade for your vehicle and you don't see it on our website, we have a product request form that our research and development department looks at every single day. So request that product and we'll get back with you with a possible solution. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and have a great day.